Fundamental introduction of industrial safety.
Define safety. Safety is the condition of being protected from hazards, risk, or accident that may cause injury, damage, or loss. It involves taking preventative measures to ensure people, property, and the environment are not harmed. Define environment. Environment is the surrounding conditions, objects, and influence in which a person, organisms, or system exists and operates. Define accident. An accident is an unplanned and unexpected event that results in injury, damage, or loss. Define accident, ILO. According to the International Labor Organization, ILO, an accident is an unplanned and uncontrolled event which interrupts the normal course of work and causes injury, damage, or loss. What is injury? Injury is any physical harm or damage caused to the body due to an accident, hazard, or external force. What is lost time injury? A lost time injury is a work-related injury or illness that results in a worker being unable to perform their normal duties and requiring time off from work. It means an employee gets injuries at work for 1 or more days because of that injury. What is reportable accident? A reportable accident is a work-related incident that must be officially reported to the relevant authority because it results in serious injury, illness, death, or significant damage. What is health? Health means being fit and well in body and mind, and able to live a normal, active life without problems. What is hazard? A hazard is anything that has the potential to cause harm, injury, illness, or damage to people, property, or the environment. Hazard generally fall into 6 groups. Mechanical, for example, moving machinery. Physical, for example, slipping on wet floor. Chemical, for example, spill of corrosive chemicals. Environment, for example, exhaust fumes. Biological, for example, household waste. Organizational, for example, excessive. Define risk. Risk is the likelihood or chance that a hazard will cause harm, along with the severity of that harm. 3 methods to manage risk are: remove the risk completely, avoid the risk, adopt workplace precautions. Hierarchy or risk control measures. ERIC PD. Eliminate the hazard, reduce the risk, isolated the hazard, control the extent of exposure or contact, personal protective equipment, discipline. What is the need for safety? Safety is needed to protect people, property, and the environment from accidents, injuries, and damage. Prevents accidents and injuries. Protects workers' health. Reduces damage to equipment and property. Ensures smooth and continuous work. Helps follow laws and regulations. Improves productivity and morale. What is occupational health and safety? Occupational health and safety is the practice of protecting the health, safety, and welfare of people at the workplace by preventing accidents, injuries, and diseases. What are the 10 axioms of safety? All accidents are preventable. Safety is everyone's responsibility. Management is responsible for safety. Safety is a condition of employment. All injuries are caused. Unsafe acts and unsafe conditions lead to accident. Prevention is better than cure. Training is essential for safety. Safety improves productivity. Safety rules must be followed at all times. Theories of accident causation. Heinrich theory proposed by Herbert William Heinrich. This theory states that accidents are caused by a chain of events, mainly due to unsafety acts of people and unsafe conditions. Heinrich emphasized that 88% of accidents are caused by unsafe acts, 10% of unsafe conditions, 2% of unavoidable causes. He also introduced the idea that accidents follow a sequence. If one factor is removed, the accident can be prevented. That is, Heinrich theory says most accidents happen because of human mistakes, and if we control unsafe action, accidents can be avoided. Write notes about domino theory. Domino theory explains that an accident occurs due to a chain of sequential events, like a row of falling dominoes.
5 dominoes: ancestry and social environment, background and upbringing, fault of person, carelessness, lack of knowledge, unsafe act/conditions, dangerous action or situations, accident, the incident occurs, injury, resulting harm or damage. Accidents happen step by step. If we stop one step, we can prevent the accident. Write notes about Hepburn's theory. Hepburn's theory states that accidents are mainly caused by unsafe human behavior, influenced by mental attitude, lack of knowledge, and improper training. Human factors play a major role in accidents. Lack of skill, knowledge, or experience leads to unsafe acts. Poor attitude and carelessness increase risk. Proper training and supervision can prevent accidents. What are the causes of accidents from human fault? Accidents occur for many reasons: taking shortcuts, being overconfident, starting a task with incomplete instruction, poor housekeeping, ignoring safety procedures, mental distraction from work, failure to pre-plan the work. The classification and types of accidents. Accidents in industrial safety are classified based on severity, magnitude, and cause-effect principles, helping in better prevention and control measures. Accidents are classified in various ways. A. Based on magnitude of danger to life and property. Minor, light injury, no loss of life. Moderate, more than a minor injury. Major, there is a loss of life. Disaster, there is extensive loss of property or life. Temporary disability, the victim is disabled for short period. Permanent disability, the victim is permanently disabled. Temporary disability, the disability is total and not able to work. Permanent disability, disability is total, cannot work at all times. B. Classification based on principal cause and effect. Electrical accident, shocks and flashover. Chemical accident, emission of gases, fumes. Accident with machine and tools, human error due to process hazard. Falling of person, during construction work, during service of plant. Man accident, mode, sabotage, theft, etc. Natural disaster, floods, landslide, earthquakes. The types of accident: auto accident, boat and water accident, train and team accident, wrongful death, clinical negligence, defective and dangerous product, work accident, factory accident, sports injury, hijacking. Falls from height, manual handling, fire and explosion, violence. Write about the cost of occupational injury, disease. The cost of occupational injury or disease means the total load suffered by workers, employee, and society due to workplace accidents or illnesses. Types of cost: direct cost, visible cost, indirect costs, hidden costs. Direct costs: compensation to injured worker, medical treatment, insurance claim, emergency expenses, accident-related office expenses. Indirect cost: cost of lost time of injured person, cost of lost time of others' employees who stopped the work, cost of time lost by the supervisor and executives, cost due to the damage of machinery, tools, or other properties, cost to employer under employee welfare and benefit schemes, cost to excitement and lost morale of the employee. What is accident prevention? Accident prevention is the process of identifying hazards and taking control measures to avoid accidents and ensure safety. It represents, in addition to, control of man performance, control of machine performance, control of physical environment, focuses on stopping accidents before they occur, involves planning, training, and safety measures, protects people, property, and environment. The basic principles of accidents prevention: creation and maintenance of interest, fact-finding, action based on facts, creation and maintenance of interest. Safety should not be treated as one-time activity. Continuous awareness is needed to keep everyone alert and responsible. Fact-finding, Before preventing accidents, we must know why and how they occur. This involves studying past incidents and workplace condition. Action based on facts. After finding the causes, appropriate steps must be taken to control hazard. Decisions should be based on real data, not opinion. Write the basic philosophy and theories of accidents occurrence and prevention. Fact-finding, analysis, selection of remedy, application of remedy. Organization, proper arrangements of people, equipment, and work systems of safety. A good organization ensures clear roles and responsibilities, safety policies and procedures, proper supervision. Fact-finding, collecting true information about accidents and hazards. Identify what happened, how it happened, why it happened. Helps in understanding the real causes of accidents. Analysis, careful examination of facts to find the root cause. Study the collected data to identify unsafe act, unsafe conditions, system failures. It helps to prevent repetition of accidents, and also it supports correct decision-making. Selection of remedy, choosing the best solution to remove or control hazard. The remedies may include engineering control, machine guards, administrative controls, rules, training, PPE. Ensure effective and practical safety measures. Application of remedy, implementing the selected safety measures. Put solutions into action. Install safety device, conduct training, enforce rules. It converts plans into actual safety improvement. Accidents prevention follows a systematic process of organization, fact-finding, analysis, selection of remedy, and application of remedy, which helps in identifying causes and preventing future accidents. Write the managerial actions needed to prevent accidents. Encourage employees to report any unsafe or potentially hazardous condition to HSE office. Instruct employees to keep the workplace clean and tidy. Make sure that equipment, tools, or machines which employees use are in good working condition. Ensure that employees are trained to use the correct PPE. Instruct the safety department to conduct a safety meeting as per the requirement needed for employee safety. Give prior information when work environment changes. The 10 golden keywords to make employees prevent the accidents: ownership leadership, understanding, commitment, goals, feedback, competence, involvement, responsiveness, persistence. Write the measurements of safety performance for frequency rate. Frequency rate equals number of accidents multiplied by 1 million divided by total man-hours worked. Higher the frequency rate, more frequently the accident occurs. Write the measurements of safety performance for severity rate. Severity rates equals man-days lost times 10 to the 6th divided by total man-hours worked. Higher the severity rates means man-hours lost per accident is more, which indicates that the accidents are serious. Write the measurements of safety performance for incident rate. Number of occupational illness lost workdays per 100 number of full-time employees. Incidence rate. Make a simple comparison of safety performance between organizations. The Safety Performance Index, or SPI, measures. SPI equals square root of frequency rate times severity rate divided by 1,000. Write the 5 E's for accidents prevention. Engineering, education, enforcement, encouragement, evaluations. Explain the 5 E's for accidents prevention. Engineering, designing and modifying machine tools and workplace to make them safe. Examples, machine guards and safety devices, proper ventilation systems. Education, providing safety training and awareness to workers. Safety training programs, toolbox talks. Enforcement, ensuring strict implementation of safety rules and regulations. Maintenance, discipline, and compliance. Safety policies, regular supervision. Enthusiasm, creating interest and a positive attitude toward safety so workers feel motivated and involved, not forced.
active participation, leadership involvement. Evaluation, checking and reviewing safety performance for continuous improvement. Safety audits, inspections, accident analysis.
Xeon International Safety College, WCC Road, Nagercoil, 90808-65511.
Subscribe now and stay updated with our latest content.